Yechia wanapay mo akwaba Emra Home Based Television so ebra so se anapay wo mai mu nsem kakra nsa so ye jebrede ba wakwa mu wo HB morning so se no si abremu kase bo radio de sheba ya anoche oko Facebook YouTube and Twitter is stream live for her e Home Based TV ubenya bi ahwe ate o mai ene amano nsem se ne esi etie yina anapay nsem no also papa sanse perifo bo modern so betumi ahwe na wo mu aboade hye bia wo ho akadwa mu wo framante mu yentwa ye hutia wa ye ba fe metumi bo asedi ni na bro Abia yen no send ya isi etie na kosomo du ani kire mosisi adam na ye bie na kofa ha bebre pa na dia brade hye bia ewo empotembo nam sayo so mpanifo bo ho modern so betumi anyamwa ede ama enipa bia wotete sa no eno na sese enhwem na afi mpanifo nimdie mu no aso ye hwe amanebon sem so atrase apa na ma bi untuma na afi so kwan bi obia betumi afa so ede na japade kakra abeya adoye ne atumi dia koma de hye bia ho akadwa mu ewo kofa fabi ba poemante me fabi na afi so nkramante me fabi a na aso ye hwe o mai manebon sem so endrada na odi se adwuma na so afa be de akira wo no na hwe amanebon sem so o mai konkro gana mu meyamfo Fatima tu Abubakar chechire mu kwan a wo fa so abobo asane ma na no na afi so de owu bi a obetumi ade aba no hye ya wo so odi so na ma so ye ni sakani na no ade to Ghana for ni
Our brothers and sisters receive help and they are safe. Notwithstanding these complementary efforts, government has constituted an interministerial committee launched by the President and chaired by the Chief of Staff of the Republic, Honorable Mrs. Akosua-Osei Freema-Opare, who is also putting measures in place to draw from all government agencies and institutions that have stakes in these communities, like the Ministry of Education, to assess and also know the nature of rehabilitation that will be required in the various schools. Drawn from the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources is a Water Resources Commission to check the level of contamination and how we can restore water resources in these affected communities. We also have the Ministry of Health and Ghana Health Service who are on ground to ensure we don't have any disease outbreaks and also provide primary care to the people. The National Emergency Contact Center, which is set up by the National Information Center, under the Access to Information Division of the Ministry of Information, and to share the contacts once again so that persons in affected communities can reach out and share their feedback with government for the necessary actions to be taken with this.
Jumadi na se pani abedi achiri edema Volta River Authority VRA Ekasaya Edward Obin Kenzom eno na chechere nsemu se ebra asem we isi ye no wo mabom modin ye papa na moadem wo de bia ma de hia wo ho akadwe mu no obobo obi so.
And the agencies that we are working with and government would like also to assure all that as projected we'll be seeing an end to this situation that we have in the nearest possible time. Notwithstanding, I would like to go through some of the things that we'll be doing at the various communities as being rolled on the screen that we see. These are some of the relief items that we've been sending to the communities. Since day one, when we started this spilling, we've been with the communities, within the communities, all those affected from Iswajaman all the way to the south, Adan, South Thorn, and Central Thorn, North Thorn, Adan, East, and what have you. We've been with them, and the relief items are still being supplied. We've given water. We've made sure there's enough water being supplied to these communities. As we speak today, Aveime water pump station, which was submerging water, at least we provided new pumping station to pump water to ensure water is restored to the community of Aveime. If you go to Mepe, at the Kizito, St. Kizito School, I've also set up a new purifying system. That is a borehole system with a purifying filtration system to give the community filtered water to drink. As at Sunday, working with ECG, we've restored electricity to the St. Kizito School. Another three affected. 3 safe havens in the Amepe community.
Kenzo we ye no sa kire mu se oda mpanifo ni nyumaku bi a asem we si ye no odo ontuma aba via redie no ano asepa ye sanse abayo mai na no ye die hwese nkankro betumi abanka ne ahosem ene asomdwe na ama no akobasa na akwanyese na aso no ohuse nipa bi itu anamo a eboa via ye papa no bekoso adom asese ekono etuntwa ye sanse nsuo no die ebi edaso wo mu enhia horo aka enche via rebetu ho anamo na aso no opani ni kire.
I would like to take this opportunity also to thank all individuals, organizations, entities who are supporting us and government to bring relief to the people affected. We are really appreciative of that effort and commitment because these are our own people. We really appreciate that. We will work with NADMO, and as the Honorable Minister said at the beginning, the emergency center which has been set with the calling number of 311. All is part of this coordination to make sure that this relief to affected communities is coordinated. As said, we will still be working continuously with NADMO to make sure these activities comes to one central point to make sure the release goes to those who need it most. On the way forward, I would like to say that we'll be working with the government and all the other agencies to see how best we can bring a lasting solution to whatever we find ourselves.
Yen concern from the Ghana Police Service said a ball amania Ghana for na said in second 2.5 million Ghana cedis be free nana appear mensa a friend namuano and semona a sika. Nisema fiti resante aboba HS wo bu man for afa so ono na afa so ni men's gold no ni nyumaku bi e ka ho bio marketing consult limited no wo mo afo manfo bi sika di wo bro mo dada wo so mo di sika beto wo mbebo ho pepman kwa di amom na so wi ase na wo manfo bi kokodan wo mo ka na abo nchen na asem we gara de hye bibiri na esu afa ho asrese nka prosifo no hwe na wonye ho bibi eno enano ekopie mu e wo court ma court e hye September bosu ni se nana apia mensa no ko aduba ye aduasa enkunu bi 39 ye di abono odi mu fa na so odi bim o kire mu se odi bim sansense wo mo kani na na foji bia ni wam o hwe mu a wodi eno manso enam so ma court no e hye no September boso ne de toso dunkro ne se on fa sika ne bo esum Ghana cedis no opepe ahanum 500 million Ghana cedis enfa mbeto na no enye triparte sika owi so a on fa ne passport ne mo ditu kwani na na fa kan record on fa enipa enan so embegina mu se wo mo ena ebo na wo twitwaje na se daachi bi udwane a wo betumi ahwe sa enipa 9 na no na kira kwan e wo mo nche na sa enipa na mpokot hye se wo mo yo ma se ba ne se hwehwe a wo betumi ada na gi akire se sumesi na so wo benten ha se no tene japade no nyuma ni eni no na chese court no aye sa ade ni wi na na apia mensam atumi apeja sika bi ade akwa Ghana Police Service 2.5 million Ghana cedis police for chese September boso no da na etoso adu fiada no na wonsasa ka sa sika na enda dam besumi da etoso adu no no eno modi sika no akoto Bank of Ghana police form wo ma counter say ye hwehwemu sei bi ne eba wo modi sika akoto no modi akoto no se be ya dance die nti obi mfa den sanka Canada achi bi so enkofa asemo emam wo mo so mo kiremu ade amagana fo na ase asemo we no aba abedi wo mo nsem enipa bi ebo panini kwadu no mo ma na so o matu ho na mo enam so a asem na kopi court nti de court beka bia no ma police form so wo modi ekire ba ne so owura ne enkofa ne mra wo ma police form yes mo be ko sanso so na se ekoba ne se sika tue bi enya aba bedi wo mo nsem pe wo mu ni ho agro pom de be wakoto o main photo a na so wo ma account o ma bie a ebo na court nsem ni hwehwemu bi sa no etumi ekoso e wo Ghana Police Service. Yawa police for family rada wo mo hia Ghana Road Private Transport Union na Ghana Private Road Transport Union GPRTU and afi so adroba fo nkabom ku akane na no wo mo hia edin komom na we yenhemu a Ghana Police Service IGP Inspector General Police George Akufu Dampare kire se oyem na odi ahese na be ya enkita odi mapa bitumi akosisanse na nsei obanfo e kan nsem bi se obi ya trekrata de koma police adom so person demonstration pe na wo matu mu na asim se nante obe nante na police for ye omu yu se nso nipa demonstration obe na ye omu hiu ane de omu tu enche na komodie ni mu na IGP Inspector General Police edi tu ja kire se dabi entesa police for entia obi biara se obetwere krata no aye oye kire emra kwan so omo ye ne sampa na tese nipa krono omo tietia ne fa ho di susanse o manimra a omo police for no yeso omo hwe na obi a ndi so no omo de ne so de enforce the law no ehwemu kete se obi pese oye demonstration na police for enhwe mo ne ho ban nemum dia police for so no se wo ye demonstration na won famra kwan so na be wie no wo so be san so akotiti obi fa ho di so de ya na emwo no nti empempi ni nkofo de nsem bi se ba omo hwe afane afa hu se kwa be de be fa so aye demonstration na ma asomdua ba nemum enye se police for pese obi bia ebe ye oye kire e wokroma IGP
si na nsan na me pese me ka ho asem kakra efa yi kire ho aye demonstration ye ba ye minimini anom ya demonstrations ya policy demonstrations be brave ama ye fe if you say ayemra say obi atimi demonstration or person demonstration but some run so am ye demonstration actually emra ko a ene kwanko a o be fa so be demonstration na o ye demonstration if you say o pese o di o fa ahudi and o right at the year of demonstration. Your right of doing demonstration should not compromise the right of another person and should not be in the breach of the law. And we want you to understand, police have never been against any demonstration. And it's so be say police will call demonstration a police force and we are never against any demonstration, We will not be against any demonstration, because if we do that, we are in conflict with the law, and it is unacceptable, it's un-Ghanaian, and it's against our constitutional principles, and we will not be the people who will be the group that will frustrate that constitutional agenda that we have in our country. But the point is very simple. When you are doing demonstration, or you are about to do demonstration, the law says, inform the police about all what you want to do, the route you want to take, where you want to end, and all that. And when you do inform the police, after doing security assessment, will inform you about whether all is set, and therefore there will be no issue of breach of the peace. Nobody's right will be compromised upon. There will be no issues about public safety, public health, and all this put together. Then you can then work together with the police to undertake the demonstration.
Arachi no IGP to associate say adroba for more money in sense afi brunya ne die ibedi ene je kwan so adroba for nam kwan so a bambo hu nsem aprosi for be hwese be ye adwuma afi so kwan so jojo wo mo so san bo hu dawuro yi papa eno ntitimam ni bia nka na komanto ne yem se Ghana Police Service e wa ha die akwani asai na so oman ya ho bambo e na afi so ye fa ho die no o metumi awese obi biara ensa
afie we bronya any afie from hunsem Ghana Police say monti asie say ebeye de nebeye de keke obia obetena fidim eno no ye kan twi ne ye kan dindin pa ye bekata ti ase nam obia obetena ti ase nam a emu na mo hwe nim de koba obia kwa koduru asomdwem na wadi bronya na asomdwem na wadi niwia na asomdwem ebise ye nyina ye bebom ye homodin na ya hwe na ya ye ne manyina sene beya saadi we bebam ni nyina agyan yeso yenso bambo sem no se okwan bia so se onpotem bia mu munka makomanto yem enu ti na bronya no eni niwia no ebeye de na ye de ye ya bomu ye pese mo so mu se nipa bia wo ho a nkakra bibi to sini ade nkranhye ene masa sinto no efiri mu nti mo nkoso enka ye ho na mo hye nkran na mo nandan te se ne mo ba papa ne ma bebre mu a kire na mo nkoso nka ye mpaibom na nyame mai ahoden ne akokudura esumbo ne ntimi fa enhwemu ne mo ho ban ekosi sen yensu ye adwuma bewie na yakwakotena baabi na yenuanom di achi aba betoa so na ye mpae ye boda bia ne sempo mu ba omunye emenye
awasan hyemna mu yakopie wa wansan foforo so esi ase na pani a wono na da Ghana Private Road Transport Union anom abeche GPRTU weye ura nana ni mako besiama ada process adom ni na sitichu IGP say utumi frɛ wo mu e wasan hyem kase bi sei asem na kyerɛ na ni aso nkomodie na wo mu ediye no o hye anuanom ni na abosem saa meeting ya mu course yi nkranfo pe ankotena se ne momoto nsa de frɛ GPRTU anamusifo efrimanta hodo ni na aso bai no wogidie se nkoma IGP ni wo mu di no wo so be pagya akɔbɔ afofra amane wo mu mantam ne so na se ne wa hye boss afi kwanso jojo ebe de obro na bere mu no wo mu so wogidie se be ne sa otu adoba fo nso fo so obi akotena ne sti enyim na otwi hyen na wonya hwie se ne be ya mpanifo asomdwe ensem o maka ene kwanso nkobadi ebenya no jojo no ebetumi abemu
GPR2 Yabakosim. Almost any process for voting Kita Bebre, and almost a process invite to my bomb premises there. Medico, Bretentra, Mincha, many Shaman Crow branch, and Bar region, Ramanya bears over 40 years. You must meet you there, Esonko. We also way and say a friend pen inform your friend, the whole country. The Ekasa regions, but my over 14 hour. And now here ni pay by and so your number more than 100. Tinise we no bema communication akpa bonten dodo ammo hu say all I first and I feel say police ni da for nkita ho boni na sa no ma we gina no e be doubt ti me bogidi say e free ha e be ton message na mamamfo hu say yen koye boni min ka say bi omnu ye hia na no che say asade ye say ye woka ho bia yenye ye be ye nemu e be say obi abedi mraso menu say kan na GPR tu nko monopoly na yes ekuo no na ka wo hye mra ha se bra ni yemfom so enkran ha otuka akokuma za let be dina chi okoduro betu amtiaba enne enam se freedom of bibia ba enne obi sori osma kwoti miami ku nemo ye so in se GPR to for min ka se ye stronko e be se nipa be di mra so nemo wa fo ne ade no awo Canada the mekan se aban amane omsanya di on so because obi wetu tuka no pa afa takra de kwan free kumasi botro trosa bedruha wa fa sa kudu kumasi sani poska no pe the excellence tempe bibre no na de haw no ba obia entun boase na sabi mpanimfo se bronya ye head am fa nkonhia bia nkɔhwɛ ho ne mum sika pedodo ani kwan ye fa so a ye driving no na masa no mba ne mo de mekan se obia hwɛ no ho ye na mpanimfo se ukona ba ne fro driver akoni aba so ne anwo de mesre se obia mfa hwɛ yi nkaneka
Nanani makobe si ama wono na ye pania oda omanyi driver foko kese GPRTU ano na ate se o chechre ne nsemu meeting na wo ekoye ne nyire no so na ye mfa nsem ne bi si twa ye huti awa ye ba be kodwade di sikasem kasebo Juwadi aye koso afibia mu wo mamu eboa bi nkofo ani ewonsi achi ba ho no afidie ne so ahyase Mitchell International Conference on Inclusive Insurance 2023 na Juwadi ampenfo ADRS wo mu betu Ghana fo ina afo adehye ina afo no obi ehunu sampa eba ne si achi ba se fatase obi biara ede ne ho ehye mu bi na afidie no ampenfo bebiri na ne kopi wa ase sanse Juwadi National Insurance Commission NIC na GIA and IBAG womone Monique Ewe Foundation aka omontuma aba no amode sa adwumade kase we ahyehye so ebo aso mebi adehye ni wo mebi timemfo na afa hoho ina mpo ani amobi ehunu se eba ne siachi ba se fatase wode wajapade ko hye mu bi pudisam so afo kan ofurata adwumade na se kasa ye kire sem ne pempo ni nka de ohwe kwan se womu edisika ho enkomo na afeso womu eba ne siachi ba womu ede wo ho ahye mu ina adwumaku ahodo no beba na mo abechechire mu yedi akire timemfo sanse eba ne siachi ba ye de eboa yi ma wo manfo tumi nya hoden na mpo se wajapade esaya yetumi aboa akwanya sei na aso mo nya sika sanso de hyemu ehyehyɛ wo ho foforo na we ompe na apede de ose e kan yi ye kire mu yi ne yedi hu komo yi na eto manfo tim na mo bibiara de ne ho kosuma hu se ampa de mekoye no emfaso beba ho amamedaache.
So insurance will continue to play a critical role in the socio-economic development of our country. It serves as the umbrella that protects the citizenry against disaster, as well as cushioning the unfortunate or those affected by disasters. And it is our responsibility to make sure that this coverage occurs. To ensure financial inclusion, government together with financial sector players have collaborated to develop a financial literacy program as one of the initiatives to educate and empower consumers on financial products to enable them make informed decisions, and is currently ongoing all around the country based on segments. Ladies and gentlemen, signing up for the initiative demonstrates Ghana's commitment to protecting our growth and minimizing the loss and damage caused by climate change. It is a proactive step towards safeguarding our environment, economy, and the well-being of our people. This initiative offers us a chance to strengthen our adaptive capacity, enhance resilience, and forge a sustainable future for generations to come. The insurance subsector has also recorded growth from 4.65 billion in 2017 to some 12 billion, maybe 3 times in 2022, with the pensions and securities sector constituting 15% of this. Clearly, insurance penetration, though, remains low, about 1% in Ghana and some 3% in Africa. The low coverage, of course, stems from perennial issues, public confidence in the industry, inadequate research.
Mr. Derek, we had a vice chairman at the Munika Foundation at Church Muse Banun Sechiba Samoa Yana. Ye kan wasem na ehia yi papa na okyeremu strategies ahodo a obi anyusu emfanye na mwana ne me na entumi enkoye no se eba no se ye manage risk ewo mamu a atrenche biesi na ye hwe asia no a ya na wo nsiachi ba so eboa yi papa nto sre se eba ne se ye kan insurance ho sema mo bia mu nuangu na so ehia yi titru wo mo informal sectors no wo bia mfa ne ho hye mi kwan bia betumi afa so abo japade ho ban no yeah.
2 years having online meetings, it was time to meet again because we believe that human interaction cannot be replaced by online tools to really create networks and exchange knowledge. Now, what comes after the ICI 2023? I've said this many times, and I'm happy to repeat this again and again. We need more national financial inclusion and disaster risk finance strategies and joint efforts by all stakeholders. We, the insurance experts, development experts, government representatives and regulators, and the many other stakeholders represented in this conference, have the important role to play in the fight against poverty and to achieve the sustainable development goals. And we are part of the solution. And I was very pleased to hear the Minister of Finance saying that he calls NIC and the Insurance Association, or Brokers Association, for something like, I think he called it a standing committee. And we spoke before this conference with NIC and Mr. Ando. We from the Meaning Reef Foundation and also certainly the Microinsurance Network would be really happy to support this process. We will sit together after the conference if we can establish how that can be established, such a standing committee, inclusive insurance roundtable, no matter how we call it. It's important that we continue the process because only if with different stakeholders, industry, regulators, donors, grassroots groups work together, we can come up with solutions, we can understand the market, we can understand the challenges, and we can find.
Nograno, I was Michael Kofi Ando, no NSSA or Church Commissioner of Insurance, actually, modern power more a bon commission where has a Bibian betimi akoye de abwa osre se oba insurance mo a wo mo modi papa nipa ne de ebi abemu na so wo hwe nim se 2025 enquiry enu po no na se nipa dodo a wo agye esiachi batum no okwa nim ye.
We in Ghana started work on inclusive insurance around 2010, 11, 12. At that time, we didn't have any inclusive insurance product in the market. People just adapted the conventional insurance products for the informal market, and that led to all sorts of challenges. Ever since we started the journey, there has been a lot of improvement. So when we started around 2010, the FinScope study then said only 5% of the population were covered by insurance. Okay, that improved to 29% by 2016, and I just say currently we are doing 44%. And that is why we are hoping to be around 60% in another 5 years. We do also have over 40 inclusive insurance products on the market right now, being sold by various insurance companies. You would also realize that until we started this journey, we did not have entities we now call technical service providers. Entities like MicroInsure, BIMA. These are not traditional insurance companies. They are inclusive insurance intermediaries, and they have helped greatly in upscaling.
Awisia ibejina we so den semni na no asi wa na na pa sore kase bono so agye mu ama Emmanuel Capito agokanse mu nsem send the city and what is also and rather UEFA Champions League Champions for League we will call so team BTT BD bi so de nke kade ne nke buka mu enen so ebi beba echina UEFA Europa League ni na mo kwabena betena se na wabo mu Ghana for your league no so aya de o ajinjenjen je si ni strikers ye he se ebenya strikers bi de Afri Congo ni Mali ni ade abeboa ya sorry so na Emmanuel Capital betwa so we are best atena se ebi morning e de beso so bi
So I good evening, Samuel Bata 8 be morning. Jumedi who na see a more day. Or this year by not yonder na sende or the Casiabono de Abre Sanse was say who sema cost with ye any amanoni. Or fair do so. I would evening, Samuel Bata 8 be morning. Jumedi who na see a more day. Royal Natural Health and Wellness Clinic and Domasi a bidro earlier dear Juma infection tete wabekala pass. Post of social TFM phone na yes asia honum pe ahomatrofo no eda ontinu pusu na eni penifo eni nkomo na afi so no yare bia tete won ko na koji wayaresa na sibiom Jowin Excel installation sena bibia ne ye fa installation say your offices Ufie Jowin Excel installation sena ene na no pay me kanfo de amomo ene kukumi Emmanuel bote capito esi agongo na no pay Samuel re ko twi kobre my fi ene amano nsem yabesha asie America 1010 e de fi the national under 20 female soccer team the black princesses of Ghana aswe Ghana mayo nei omo ending blue efie edio no na ye ka black princesses so sem na ugo pie mu a Yusuf Bazigio no and our head coach and the Odaboboko Nano na meno kase yes enche Federation of International Football Association adano FIFA under 20 Women's World Cup qualify game bako ejigu ye nyamin chadie Boboko na qualify into no next round of qualifiers, you know, yani Eswatini way third round and the share so I'm so what sa area friend Imaria Edriasa said the Ghana man soccer center of excellence pram in Shemude and Kosona Finsuna who says mapa in 24 ancient Buana Finsuno Mariano and for ancient so na Ugo Piemwa Imaria Edriasa 30 women squad or Tonsa Efrom say and Ensen Isifate Jibrel Sama Fatimatu Fuseni Afishatu Mohammed Abdul Rashid Faiza Takia Zakarin Abiba Isa, Sarah Kulibli, Rose Boachiwa, Hana Nyame, Yefia Imariana Kana, Yawo Susan Kunedu, Wasima Mohammed, Berlin Nyako, Sussex Ameya, Helen Alomenu, Yazdatu Suleiman, Efia Boedu Chumwan, Afi Amenyeku, Huziema, Hajat, Salam, Amina, Amadou, Christabel Boatin, Messi Atobra, Faiza Seidu, Martha Persis Otin, Sarah Nyako, Felicia Owusu, Selina Dansowa, Jacqueline Amponsan, Grace Intifu, Erafesuno, Abigail Sechiwa, we Mranta Hudu, the Black Princesses of Ghana, the national under-20 female soccer team led by Yusuf Bazigi, Watunsa from the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, Prom. Among Ekwakoya CC, 10 round of qualifiers. The Black Princesses of Ghana, Yani Eswatini, Ebe so nasa pepe, Ere hu ensem esifatie, na yefion ma efieni emfanchie mu the best pa. Premier League meno kase nyame adom na adom edum ya na adano ene ni match day 6 ya bowie ye nyame encha de match day 7 ebe kosintono after match day 6 no si shepo no say na hu semisi fate newly promoted side Nswatraman FC already kan Samates etosumieno 10 point Tanobofo akwa etosumiensa 3rd position 10 point and after no RTU etosu 9 4th position with a 10 point omo mudindi sui ekraman mako 99 point Rihanna Stars 5th position Great Olympics 6th position 7th Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ugo pioma team etosu wotwe Bibiani Gold Stars Okramano mako 8 point and Chrome and Crow 9th position Legon City Omukramano mako Edu Dreams FC 10th position with 8 point and afesuno Dubako Brekum Chelsea Ekramano mako 7 point and Chrome Edu Mirum 12th position Bechem United Ekramano mako and some na ugo pioma bobo kwam din Carolina United Etosumako do Emiensa 13th position with 6 points. Nations FC Etosumako edu 14th position Ekramano mako 5 points and Chrome Mando out of Lance Etosu Dunum 15th position Ekra 5 points edu Ensiam 16th position Heart of Folk Ekra 5 points edu Ensom 17th position Accra Lions Ekramano mako 5 points and after no do 18th position Diama Sporting Club Monsum Ekramano mako 9 4 points na sa pepe era ho ensem esifatie after match day 6 no top scorers chart Ugo Piema Evans Adomako Redu Carolina United a total of 4 goals and a brand Hashem Abdul Manaf Umar of Nswatraman FC 4 goals Isaac Minta Rihanna Stars 4 goals Frank MP Legon City 3 goals and after Stephen Amankona of Brekum Chelsea 3 goals na sa pepe and who ensem ezifati and Ugo Piemo ewo Akron Park outstanding game bako ebekoso Mediama Sporting Club any Nations FC and asake se no bekoso no miensa 3 p.m. Ghana time na sa pepe and who ensem ezifati yeka bet pa Premier League onsem no nyame aduma over the weekend na otwe match day 7 ebekoso na Ugo Piemo Friday was Nyani Coronation Park Tanobofo akwa eletine fiatonsa Accra Lions Bobo Kono Saturday games benu form Wabibiani Dance Park Gold Stars ebetine fiomon any Heart of Folk edbebweni na face the Nations Wembley Accra Sports Stadium Saturday Great Olympics any Nations FC edbe so games akano ebekoso kwesiada Sunday na Ugo Piemwa Wakumase Baba Nyara Sports Stadium Asante Kotoko will be struggling locking us with Bechem United wo Elwak Asrafo Agro Pamaso Legon City omo ele Dreams FC ebe bueni elho wo Golden City Park Brekum Chelsea omo ele Nsuatreman FC ebe bueni wo Takwa Akon Park Nyamia Duma Sunday Mediama Sporting Club omo ele Sax Samates Bogokoro na face no wo Hoho Sports Stadium no Pando Out of Flowers omo ele Carolina United ebe share so na face no the late Ali Muhammad Sports Stadium RTU any Doma Base Eduana Stars na sapepe ene ho ensem esifati enteno we match day 7 gives out ebe koso no enteno kai national som emfa mayada ayonkofa kesi audio ebe koso no mi 3:00 PM wo Magdan Agropamaso La Town Park Great Olympics omo ele kai Biblim United ebe bueni no mi 3:00 PM ena sakinsi ebe koso go piemo ewo Adishimai Park Wamanafo Mighty Royals Miami Demo ene yebeba ayonkofa kesi ba ko yene Rain Makers Football Club ene di ebe share so far 3 games Wamanafo Mighty Royals the ongoing Access Bank Division 1 League and not there 3 points yet to me you Mensa Logosu Lion coach still or Pim so be ascending when be asono Nyoma Ebekoye Ede Ama Bogokoro na sapepe and who ensem esifatie Bando Out of Flowers Ede Aba send Ugo Piemwa Hoho Sports Stadium no yes so far Bed Power Premier League home games no and be siakan essence so ga copy honum no de enya de ebo abubuko ntinu go pie mu Hoho Sports Stadium yes and Pando Out of Flowers send the akensi awodo aka no ebesi akan na afin so nyoma akoye ede amaboboko na sa pepe and ho ensem esifatie Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach Prosper Ogumnati akasa ede afa nano Nations FC akensi akoso no era afeso no nyame aduma kwesi ada ebe Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene Bechem United akensi no head coach Prosper Ogumnati wakasa ede afa sa akensi no.
You couldn't pick up the 3 maximum points. First of all, what was your take from the game against Nations FC?
I think it was a very beautiful game. Both teams played very well. Both teams tried to possess the ball, play at a higher intensity, and then create a lot of chances. So I think it was a good game. As far as my team is concerned, I think the players did very well. They showed resilience, they showed character, they played at a very high intensity. They were very confident on the ball. If you look at when we conceded and when we had to come back, it takes a team with character, a team with confidence, a team with self-belief to be able to do that. They were able to regroup tactically on the field. They decided to play within the game model after we conceded, and I think that actually helped. So to me,
Ntino Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach Prosper Ogumnati ntino interview no dos ntino Prem Tubre Nyake Biano Yabebu Ichiri Edi Amamu Abeda Gutete yes last season Bed Power Premier League course no and Oji Gulki Meno Kasi Osi Krodoso Yentina Fako NG Elimgwasi ntino wetu bata ako piemo Faroe Island ma meya at the end of the day ni duete l'argent kudi wanamoni wati ase shika sikana ni pape wiase wati ase chocho flocho eduane de ntino me no kasi Faroe Island boboku